Good afternoon, all of you. So, as I discussed in the last class, so we are almost at the end of the unit, that is module. So, arrays. So, my expectation as per the model question papers that could be set up for your external. So, my humble one of the idea is you might get 100% or 50% of the marks that is in this module. So, from this questions you might get 20 marks, that is a part of a module questions, and these types of data structures arrays you might get uh, 20 marks. See, in these questions what are the expected questions for you for the arrays, so that we'll discuss today along with the two dimensional. We'll try to complete so that Thursday, Friday 7:30 we'll start with a new topic called linked list. So I insist you, please give the concentration for the concepts that is being discussed online. And if you have any doubts regarding the programming, or any concepts that you have not understood, please try to discuss in the chat session or through a group message as such. Okay, so now let me discuss the concepts. So we had discussed into the arrays what all the operations that could be discussed into the arrays, right? So what all the things we could discuss, right? Now the major concept in the yesterday's class was sorting and searching. What is the difference between sorting and searching? So in fact, as I said, we have a brief description of sorting and searching in the module 4. So but what is linear search, you know it, and what is the concept of sorting, that is bubble sort, you know it. So the program you have studied, so that's why I just I didn't go stress more on that particular program. Even the two-dimensional matrix what we discussed yesterday, so that is there also. That knowledge also you have, that is how do you store the two-dimensional matrix, application of a two-dimensional matrix, that is additional and subtraction of a matrix. Last class we have seen. So additional, subtraction, multiplication and transpose with respect to the two-dimensional matrix. So this program we have discussed what is two-dimensional matrix, how it is being added. And first, when I say two-dimensional matrix, you need to clearly picturize first how do you read, that is how do you store into the memory, and how do you display. This is storing. This is storing. Use scanf to store this first matrix, again the second matrix. Similarly, what you do, once you store it, you display it. So how do you display that? So how do you display? This is the format that you have to display. If you study this, you find it easy. See, this is simply printf statement. After storing these values in the upper a of 0, a of 0 0, a of 0 1, a of 0 2, a of 1 0, a of 1 1, as such, what you are going to do is you are going to display it. After displaying, internally the calculation part is happening internally. Remember, this calculation happens internally. What is that calculation? That is the addition of 1 plus 2. It will happen internally. 1 plus 2, and this 1 plus 2, and this 1 plus 2, this will add internally. So that part of the code is simply within two for loop. You have to add it and store in some of the variable, that is c of 0 0, c of 0 1, c of 0 2. It is stored internally. Then we have to fetch the data. What is the storage? C of 0 0, 3 is stored, but you have to show it on the output screen, no? So that output screen will be shown in the programming by using this. See, for I equal to 0, I less than 0, so you are printing the individual C of 0 0 first outer for loop, no? C of 0, 0th row, 0th column, 0th row, first column, 0th row, second column. Next, this loop will outer in inner for loop will come out the iterations, what I am trying to tell you. Then outer for loop, I equals to 1, 1 with 0, 1 with 1, 1 with 2. Again 3 becomes the internal for loop will come out. Again third row, that is 2 of 0. As such, you have to store it and you have to display. See, slash n is to go for a next line when you complete a complete row, whereas slash t, if you use, that is to display. Okay, here you could see This is just for the computation. This for no, this is computation, it is stored internally. If you have understood this concept, your multiplication concept is quite easy. Even the multiplication you have studied. So though I will try today the multiplication, subtraction is same as if like addition only. There is no much difference as such. So addition and subtraction of two matrices. Try to understand, please. I request you sincerely. See, you have to write this program, because 100% I'll tell you, I'll assure that you'll have the program in the module 2 part 2 external exam. You will have a write a program using matrix, either multiplication, either addition. So my request is, they will ask you the multiplication or the transpose, 100 for 10 marks, 100% for 10 marks. So you have to be careful. So that is, you have to take two matrices, enter the elements of two matrices. It is not mandatory that you should write the program as it is, right? For example, here what happens is, after entering the matrix, you are displaying it. That is for a user convenient. After enter the elements of 3 cross 3 matrix, you entered it, no? After entering, what you will do, you will display it. See, enter the elements of matrix B, then display the enter the matrix. Well, that is, you will display using printf statement. Again, you display it using printf statement, both the matrices, right? So it depends upon you, how do you represent the program. Let me go to the matrix multiplication. Very simple concept. First, what is multiplication? How do you perform the multiplication? You know the concepts of multiplication, right? Row into the columns, right? You multiply row into the column. So if you could see what is a matrix multiplication, always you follow row followed by the column. You could see here 1 multiplied by 10 plus 2 multiplied by 20, 3 multiplied by 30. This is the first row. Again first row, second column, 1 multiplied by 11. So basically, when you do a matrix multiplication, the mandatory thing, if you are not knowing it, so remember, m cross n, you and p cross q, if you take two matrices to be multiplied, so what is the mandatory thing that you want to know? Whether it is multiplicable or not, whether these two matrices are multiplicable or not, it depends upon the condition. Compulsorily n should be equals to p. In C programming, you'll write n must be equals to p. Then only multiplication is possible, or else multiplication is not possible. Yes, if n equals to p, that is the number of columns. What is n here? If the number of columns of the first matrix is equal to the number of rows, row column, no, we'll write RC, 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 RC. This is the first matrix. This is the second matrix. So R cross C, right? R cross C. So we have written M cross N, P cross Q. So the column of the first matrix should be equal to the rows of the second matrix. What are the columns of the first matrix? The columns of the first matrix, first one column, second column, three columns. So we have three columns, right? We have three columns in this case, right? What are the number of rows? One row, two row, three row. So three rows. Since I could evaluate, if you consider this as M matrix, M cross N matrix, and this as P cross Q matrix. So how you do, right? 3 cross 3, hence the multiplication is possible. And what is the resultant matrix? The resultant matrix always will be M cross Q. See, the resultant matrix will be M cross Q. This is a mandatory thing to understand the multiplication matrix program. If you have, maybe you know this criteria when you have done a programming in your first sem or second sem, but still it is my duty, and it is the part of the syllabus that is strictly being given multiplication in the syllabus. As I could focus here to you, all of you see here, it is strictly being given multiplications. So hence you would expect 100% question or write a program on matrix multiplication as such. So I don't want to skip this. In fact, today I was supposed to start a linked list and stacks. Why I didn't start it? Because maybe if you have not understood when you are in first sem or second sem, so it is a better chance for you to understand the concept. No, just once again I repeat, I'll repeat. See here, this is M cross N, this is P cross Q. When you multiplied these two matrices, row column, the mandatory thing is that you should have the number of rows of the columns of the first column, first matrix should be equal to the number of rows of the second column, then only it is possible. And so 3 equals to 3, so it is possible. What is the resultant matrix? The resultant matrix is M cross Q. The resultant matrix M cross Q. So in this case, if you could write, what is the number of rows? Number of rows is 2, number of columns is 3. In this example, I'm writing it, right? What about P? Number of rows is 3, number of columns is 2. Try to understand, all of you, please. Yes, number of rows is so. So first condition you have to validate whether 3 equals to 3, n equals to p. Yes, it is equals to p. Then continue. What will be the resultant matrix? Resultant matrix will be M cross Q. That is, it will be 2 cross 2. Will you find 2 cross 2 in the resultant matrix? Yes, you are able to find 2 cross 2 in the resultant matrix. Here is the resultant matrix. So this is just an example I've shown you, right? Now let us go to the programming, right? Hope all of you have followed this concepts, the mandatory thing, mathematical concept for matrix multiplication, right? If you understand this, you find it easy with the programming. So now let me go to the major concept that we have in it. First, you need to enter the element of one matrix, enter the element second matrix. Next, enter the element, display it. Then you have to perform the multiplication. Multiplication happens internally and it is stored same as if like what I had explained, right? So write a C program to multiplication of 3 cross 3 matrix. So anything he might give 3 cross 3, it doesn't matter. So if you could see here, it is very simple. First, he has entered the elements to the A of 0, 3 cross 3, A of 0, A of 0, 1, 0, 2. So 1, 0, first row, second row, third row, first row, second row, third row. Then he has displayed, see, here it has displayed. So you have to multiply 1 into 9 plus 2 into 6 plus 3 into 6. So that will be the value of 30. As such, what I have shown you just now, the previous example. So let me see the programming part. So that is very much mandatory. So here coming to the concept, he has taken ijk a b c, okay, matrices. A consists of 3 cross 3, b c, okay. I represents the rows, J represents the column. First, enter the elements of the matrix A, enter the elements of 3 cross matrix. First, I equal to 0, number of rows restricted to 3, number of rows, number of columns restricted to 3, right? Since he has said 3 cross 3, if it is 3 cross 2, you have written 2 here, right? Next, you enter the elements to display A of 0, 0, enter the percentage D. So then scanf, you have to enter from the keyboard, right? Percentage D element, you will write it to the memory of A of 0, 0, to the memory of A 0, 1, to the memory of, so like this. See, if you want to 1, 2, 3, if you just for one matrix, I'll show you 4, 5, 6, 3 cross 3, no, 7, 4, 8, 9. So this is 3 cross 3 matrix. So this is A of 0, 0, first A of 0, 0, similarly A of 0, 1, A of 0, 1, next A of 0, 2. Similarly, one will be stored in the memory of A of 0, 0, 2 will be stored here, 3 will be stored here. Similarly, A of second row, A of 1, 0. Okay. So this will be stored, A of 1, 1. It will proceed as such. Okay. It will proceed as such, right? Try to understand. So now you have to store similarly the second matrix, that is a matrix B, right? See your major concept, enter the 3 cross 3, you enter it to the scan of B of 0, 0, 0, 1. It inner loop, for loop. First, it comes to the outer for loop to the inner for loop. Once inner for loop iterates 3 times, that is first row is completed, it comes out. Then it goes to the second for loop, I equals to 1, that is second row. Again, it will enter here second row first column, second row, second column, second row, third column, as such. Again, it repeats. Then the display matrix. How do you display? Entered matrix, sir. That is, you have to display it. How do you display? Using printf statement. No, see, for I equal to 0, I less than, say, I plus plus. So first, what you do? First row is displayed with the first column, first row, second column, first row, third column. Then you take, after every percentage t, you will take one tab, that is display 1, 2, tab, 3. After tab, it will, this loop is exited, no, this for loop, it, when it comes to it, go to the next line, 4, 5, tab, 6, tab. Again, it will go to the 7, 8, 9. It will be displayed, right? Similarly, second matrix is also displayed. Coming to the major, here you see this, till here you can follow. Now coming to the major concepts of multiplication, what happens in multiplication? See, multiplying the two matrices, here what happens is, multiplying the two matrices, first we have m cross n, p cross q, as I said. Multiplying the two matrix, first, since it is a 3 cross 3, you don't have issues, simply you're writing 3, but there is a very restricted, how do you write 3? That is very much important. See why? 3 cross 3, 3 cross 3, whether m is equals to p, there is no confusion. Yes, 3 cross 3, 3 cross 3, resultant also 3 cross 3. So you don't have a restriction. Imagine if it is 3 cross 2 and 2 cross 3, 2 cross 3, then the resultant would have been a different. So that time you have to restrict here. Okay. Now let us see. Let us see here. I equal to 0, I less than 3, j equal to 0, j less than c. You are storing into the c of, always you initialize c of ij into equals to 0 when you begin. C of ij equal to 0. So what is c of ij? You know, c of ij is the resultant matrix. Resultant matrix is 3 cross 3, no? So you initialize every c of ij value into 0, 0, 0 before you storage. Before you store. Now you do calculate what has to be stored into c of 0, 0. What is this? C of 0, 0. C of 0, 0. C of 0, 0 is initialized to 0. Then for k equal to 0, k less than 3, k plus plus, calculate the value of c of ij. How do you calculate? You calculate, so initial c of ij is 0 plus what is a of ik? A of ik, first row, right? A of 0, 1, A of 0, 0 multiplied by B of 0, 0. So you calculated. If I want to show 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here you have 10, 11, 12, no? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Well, I can show you the tracing separately. So you have to multiply first row, this column. So what is a of 0, 0, 1? What is a of 1, 0? A of b of 0, 0, 10. So the first it is being multiplied, but loop has to repeat, no, till 3 times. How many times it will repeat? 3 times. By that time, what you will have? C of 0, 0. Then C of 1, 0. C of, is it or not? I value is 0. This will be updated. What is C of ij? This will be updated. Plus what is a of ik? A of ik is a of 0, 1. What is a of 0, 1? A of 0, 1 is this. Then b of kj. B of kj is what? B of 1. J value is 0 only, no? A of 1, 0. So b of 1, 0 is this. Sorry, b of 1, 0 is this. Right? It goes as such, and you get a complete memory for C of 0, 0 that is being stored. So if you want the tracing, I can forward this tracing of this program so that you find it easy. So for individual iteration, this loop will repeat for individual row column. Row column in the sense, for k value, it will be repeated it is being calculated individual iteration. C of ij 0 0 updated. Finally, you have to display the final value. How do you display the final value? Same, you have internally calculated C of 0 0, that has to be stored, no? That has to be displayed, same as if like, how do you display the matrix? Display the value of 0 0 0, C of 0 1 without using k value. K is being used only for calculating the individual value of the positional matrix C of 0 0 0 0 1. Hope all of you have understood, or else I might give you the one of the sessions separately, or else scan the copies of tracing, and I'll for purpose. Today at any cost I want to finish this module, and I want to go with the third module, right? That is a linked list and stacks by tomorrow, definitely. That is on Wednesday. Then what else left out is a transpose. What is transpose matrix? Transpose is matrix that's converting the rows into columns into the rows. Those who have not understood the matrix multiplication can communicate. I can give you the correct tracing of it, because I am finding it difficult here to show you the tracing of it. So the tracing is quite interesting, right? See, what is transpose matrix? So if 1 2 3 is my row, you convert this 1 2 3 into columns. You convert this 1 2 3 into column. See here, just have to write column. Similarly, 4 5 6 is a row, so you simply convert into a column. So 7 8 9 is a row, so you can simply convert into a column. This is a way how do you convert rows into a column. Got it? Rows into a column. So transpose matrix, the meaning of transpose is you simply have to convert, given the matrix, you have to convert rows into a column, right? So this is mathematically same. The problem is you have to enter only one matrix. There is no two matrix. Given that one matrix, you have to convert the transpose of it. Given 3 cross 3, so you first enter the elements of the matrix stored into the memory of A of 0 0 0 1 0 2. Since it is 3 cross 3, 3 rows, 3 columns will be there. Then display that matrix. See, you display the matrix using printf statement. Within 2 for, you display the matrix. This is to enter the matrix. Scanf is to enter from the keyboard to the position of A of 0 to the position of 0 1 as such. Whereas this is to display printf %d A of ij. So you display the matrix, right? After every row, you have a next line and %/t, that is to take the tab. Then coming to the major concept of converting to transpose, first identify the number of rows. How many rows? Because what happens is, see here, if it is 3 cos 3, 3 cos 2, imagine for your understanding, if it is 3 cos 2, what will be the transpose of this matrix? It will be 2 cross 3. Is it or not? It will be 2 cross 3, reverse fill. So what we'll do, you simply change, we will exchange the rows and columns. That is for I equal to 0, I less than 3, I plus plus. For j equal to 0, j less than 3, j plus plus. This becomes the row. This becomes the columns. No? So in transpose, what will be the final thing? So it will be 2. So this becomes 2. If it is in this case, it becomes 2. Try to understand the concept clearly, all of you. Then you have to just misplace, for example, 1 2 3. Imagine, just for your understanding, just for sake of understanding, 4 5 6 7 8 9. So this is your 3 cross 3 matrix. What is the transpose of this? Or else let us take his example only, what he has taken. 1 2 3, same example, no issues, right? No issues we have. So what we'll do, see here, this one, no, 1 will be, how do you write the transpose of this? 1 2 3 4 5 6, right? 7 8 9. Clear? So this is the way how do you write the transpose of it. So now how do you write? See here, I equal to 0, I less than number of the rows, number of columns. So what is T of 0 0? So instead of T of 0 0 will be the original matrix A of, no, it's reverse of the row column, that is A of ji. right? So in this case, what is A of ji? 0, 0 only. So no issues. So next iteration, what happens? J will be incremented, right? I will be 0 only. So A of 1, A of 1, 0. What is A of 1, 0? And what is T of 0, 1? See here, very simple. What is T of 0, 1? T of 0, 1 is this, no? How do you take T of 0, 1? You take it from A of 1, 0. What is A of 1, 0? A of 1, 0 is this. First row, first column. See how it is being traced? It. I have written here. What is T of 0, 1? For the first iteration, outer for loop is 0. So 0, 1. Second iteration of this loop, 0, 1. A of j is A of 1, 0. What is A of 1, 0? A of 1, 0 is what it is here. So what you do? This A of 1, 0 is this 4. Similarly, loop will repeat. J will be incremented. J equals to 2. When j equals to 2, A of 2, 0. What is A of 2, 0? A of t 0 is this. This will be placed to T of 0, 2. T of 0, 2. What is T of 0, 2? Right? T of 0, 2 here. So this will be placed. As such, you do the transpose of the matrix. So if you know the concept, it is quite simple. In basic examination point of view, what is the logic that you have to store in the transposes? You simply T of ij will be A of ji, just reverse of it. So tracing you will understand. Once you do the tracing, it is easy for you to write the logic of the program without any mistake. Finally, you have to store the, you have to display the memory of T of 0, 0, no? So how do you display? That is by using for loop, by using the for loop, I equal to 0, I less than 3, j equal to j less than 3. You have to show the memory of T of 0, 0, T of 0, 1, T of 0, 2, same as second row, third row you have to display it. The major concept is over here. And also not only this, even in the multiplication, the major thing that you have to focus or show it to the uh, uh, show it to the on the sheet is this. Within the 3 for loop, this outer for loop for row number of columns, this is to compute the C of 0, 0. How many times? Because what happens, row multiplied by the column, so it goes horizontally. So if there is a 3 elements, it multiplies 3 times. This element is multiplied with this. Next you have to multiply this element with this. Then you have to multiply this element with this. How many times you do the multiplication? 3 times with the addition. See, it will be added. C of 0, 0. So C of 0, 0 will be added, multiplied over here. Then this will be added with these elements. These elements. Then this will be added with this element. As such, you have to do it. So hope to an extent I have made convinced you to understand these concepts of matrix multiplication. The thing is that I'd like to give one of the assignment on this, that is writing a program. So if you want tracing, I could do the any sort of tracing as such. No, I just want to discuss, do you have any doubts on these sessions so that I can go further for module 3? Or else you could give the attendance in the chat session. And any clarifications or any difficulties? Yes, you can give the attendance, those who have not given the attendance to the chat session. Is any doubts? You can give the attendance meanwhile. If you have any doubts, you can chat. You can write it on the chat and board, so that we would discuss, we would make up better planning for it regarding tracing or any sort of difficulties you are facing with the subject, please. Or else I'll just stop the session as of now today. And if you don't have a doubts, you can leave the sessions as of now. Okay. Okay.